My friends, welcome to Battleship, Alabama. All I'm hoping for now is to not get lost on board. So, yeah, this is going to be something to see. I can already tell y'all that now. This is going to be something. River Preserver 2000 here. Back again doing another video here. As you guys already know, I'm now on board the USS Alabama, the Battleship Alabama. This is the first battleship I have ever been on board. So yeah, I'm probably not going to do any narration this time, so from here on out the narration ends here. I just noticed that. That would have been one of the catapults for one of the planes they would have had on board here. That would have been a crane to move them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's just say if you were one of the enemies who was supposed to go against this thing, all I'm going to say is good luck, because have fun dealing with these suckers. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, as you can see all throughout the deck, there's metal patches and plates and cement. Basically, they've had to do what they did with the USS Olympia. But that's understandable. So we now have the superstructure. You would have had a lifeboat here, which of course has been removed. You've got the ballards here for the ropes. Anti-aircraft guns here. Somebody's not happy. Anyway. Oh. Oh, no. Whoa. I don't think I'm supposed to be in here, but look at this. Keep in mind, I think you had to fire these things analog. I think this had analog firing, so that would be amazing to see. Back when this thing was in service. And I'll bet it was loud too. Still pretty damn impressive. Excuse my language. This is all steel too. They made sure these suckers were armored. Like big time armored. There's the secondary armaments there. And then you've got the anti-aircraft guns here. That's what these are. They're 40mm quadruple mounts. I'm going to basically do a circle. I'm going to walk around. You know what? I'm going in a wide angle for this. There's also a submarine on display here, USS Drum, so I'm going to be checking that out today as well. what I was going to do is I was going to do the outside on my phone, and I'm probably going to film with my phone and my other camera inside the ship. And I'm probably going to do each tour systematically so I don't get lost.
I would put that around your wrist.
Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Here's the 2 forward turrets, and then there's the bow up there. I think you can climb into the turrets. I don't think that if they didn't want you climbing in them, I'd imagine they'd have them closed. Well, at least, I mean, I could be wrong on that, but, oh yeah, you can climb it. Hello! I had to. Oh, wow. God, imagine. God almighty. This is amazing. Like, truly amazing. Golly. Got the old scopes here. That was, I don't remember what a lot of this stuff is. Oh. It's like, watch your step. Here, okay, let's not try and fall off here. Wow. This would have been like what you'd see on a periscope. God, look at all this. Oh, so there's where it would have all been loaded right there, powder and the shells. Let's just say you would not want to mess with the guys who ran these things, that's for sure. God, look at this. This is amazing. I think this was the thing that they used to calculate the firing position, if I'm not mistaken. So I think we're inside. I can't remember if it's turret 1 or 2. This is impressive, man. Truly. God, look at all this. I'm scared to hit something. I'm scared that something may still work in this thing. I don't want to end up doing that. That would not be good. Now, how do you get out of here? So that right there is the entrance to the gun barrel, right where my finger's at. The shell would come out of there, and this would lower down. Shell would be pushed in. I think they'd have the powder keg charges going in behind it. And once the guy's got the word, boom. So, pretty sure someone could insert audio or video of of a similar ship having their guns fired, probably like an Iowa class maybe. But this just shows how thick the steel is. I mean, look at this. Solid steel right there. Oh, sorry.
No problem.
I'm like you. I don't know how I'm able to get... It's like, how do you get out of this thing? The answer is very carefully. Sorry, man. Yeah, so we were just inside turret number 1. This thing is incredible, truly. Keep in mind, I think every ship that was named after Atlanta in Georgia ended up, I think, either sunk or scrapped. But then again, I don't know how they'd get a battleship with the city's name up there into downtown Atlanta. They'd have to dredge the river out like crazy if they were wanting to do that today. There's the front. There's the superstructure. I'd love to get up to the bridge. That'd be interesting. Now here's the anchor chains and capstans and all that. We got more anti-aircraft guns up here on the bow. That would have been your scope. Gunner would put his eye through here so he could get an accurate shot. So the recoil on these suckers was immense, not to mention loud too. It was probably really loud. Good luck trying to move that thing. There's the city of Mobile there, skyline. We are now here at the very front of the Alabama. Right here at the tip of the bow. I hate it though. I don't think they let you walk on this pathway out here, but if they did, then you could get one heck of a picture of this sucker. From the bottom of the ship to the top. That's for sure. Speaking of which, check this out. I'm going to walk around the other side there, going that way. And there's the drum there in the background. I'm going to look at that later. I'm probably going to use the camera I used to film on the Clamagore up in Charleston. They need to update that because I can barely read it. They took this sucker apart big time here. It's cold out here. Oh, Thomas, here's something you might be interested in. I don't think they would have had air conditioning units on battleships built by York back in the 40s. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to. That's the type of thing my stepdad does for a job, is working on heating and air units, and I nearly just slipped there. That wouldn't have been good. But you can see just hundreds of steel plates all over the decking where I guess rot has taken over. And I'd imagine it'd be a... Oh, is that CIC? Or the firing control? I don't think that's what that is. I could be wrong, so don't quote me on it. Oh, we'll get to that later. God, this is remarkable. Yeah, I'm going to go up on the upper decks, too. So, since the other side of the ship is similar to the other side that we were walking down on, I'll just show it real quick. There we go. I want to go up here, and though, I want to do a full outside view first. Be careful. This is where I say I thought the Yorktown was big.
Yeah.
Nah, this thing's larger. No climbing on what? These? Nah. Just gotta be careful and watch your step. That's for sure. So now we're up here on the upper deck, and we're now on turret number 2. I think 140 men will be inside this thing, which means if this got hit, well, unfortunately, it's all over. Huh. What would these have been? Ammunition elevators? I don't know. So head, it's basically the same thing here. Oh, but this one still has a valve. Not a valve, a wheel for something. So we're now inside turret number 2. I'm sure these all looked out for something. So you can see it's basically the same as turret 1. Well, turret 3 I'm sure is the same as well. Alright. Let's see if I can get off this thing without breaking my neck. Alright. Watch your headlights. Something to see, isn't it? Huh. Okay, they have the ship office in one of the crew areas here. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Oh, we'll have a door open here. Again, more 40mm guns. Oh, this one still has the old... I probably would have raised it up. I actually raised it up and down. Hello there.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, well. Probably would have been for ropes here. Can't move it. It's stuck. It's seized. Ugh. It's an issue. I wonder, can you go inside these things? That'd be interesting. I mean, that's probably where you would have entered, actually. Well. Yeah. Huh. Oh no. They have one where you can go in it. Let's see. That's going to be interesting. So. Oh, so that's where the shell would have been put in. Look at this. Blacked out windows.
Daddy, you want to look inside?
Look at all this. They did not build things like this anymore. This was advanced for its time period. It's a shame it's obsolete now. I'd love to see this thing fight. I'd love to see this thing be used. Drain. This one serious drain lever. Careful. Yeah. So here's where the shells would be put in. Same thing, you put shells in, and I think there's a powder thing too. There's the elevator for them. Yeah, look down. This would have been the artillery elevator, I think. The one that they would use to bring the shells up from inside the magazines. I don't know if those would have brought the powder up and the shells, or if it was just the powder, or what. I don't know. I'm pretty sure you guys who used to serve on these ships, I'm pretty sure you'd know more about this than I would. That is for sure. But take note, the armor isn't as thick. Don't want to fall, that wouldn't be good. Well, I say that, and it is solid steel, but if an armor-piercing shell hit this thing and there was guys in here, that's it. It'd be over. That would be it. But you can see where some guys would sit. It is cramped. Battle orders, none. Seized. Oh well. So if I were to stand right here and do this, you can get a good idea of just the space. Oh, there I go again. Alright. So we just now got to see the inside of Alabama's 2 main turrets and one of its secondary armaments, and then there's more of them up here. And again, here's the deck, the rest of the main deck here. So let's try and get down. These concrete stairs. I'm sure that's normal. Oh, it's shaky. It's really, really shaky. Here's the other 40mm mount guns here. There's turret number 3 right here. This thing is just remarkable. And there's an example of one of the shells they would have fired. One of these main turrets would have fired here. Yeah, have fun dealing with this when it hits you, because you ain't going to be able to deal with it. One hit and that's it, you done. You would be done if this sucker hits you. And note the grooves in the steel. They probably have rifling marks on them when they were fired. Here's information about the ship. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, did they close the door? Oh, mate. Okay, wait a minute. How do you get back in if they close the door? Wait, where's... Uh-oh. Okay, how do you... Wait. What... I must be blind. Am I missing a doorway to get back into the ship? Oh, wait. I think I know where to go. There it is. That scared me for a minute. I was like, wait a minute. Where's the boat? Where do you get back in? Excuse me. Alright, so that's it for the outside tour, and I'll see y'all later. I tell you, the armor they have on these things is impressive.
Yes.
They have stuff. Oh, got an old bucket there. Oh Lord, with all the patches I saw on deck, I'm pretty sure there's hundreds of them. Okay.
You go first.
I don't want you falling.
I won't follow as long as you go first.
Famous last words, okay? Just be careful.
I will.
Alright?
Yeah, I will. I'm fine.
It's a heavy duty hatch. I'm probably going to pause throughout, and if the battery dies, I'm going to switch over. Oh, you've got crew bunks right here. Look, not much in creature comforts, but hey, in wartime, what else? There's not much you can
Look how
do.
narrow those are.
I know.
And your dad had a friend who was in the Navy. He said when they got on the ships,
The first time they were on the ships, that people got seasick, and so they were throwing up. So what they did is they would get you in your bunks and they would strap you in so that you wouldn't roll off and you throw up for 24 hours, and then you wouldn't be seasick anymore.
Oh,
It was
God.
horrible. Can you imagine the guy on the top bunk
Oh, no.
and the poor soul on the bottom bunk?
Well, what's funny is, like, back then also, people weren't as well large as they are now,
Yeah.
so. Yeah. Oh, here's this. Oh, so you've got a generator? Oh, this is a garbage disposal.
Oh, look at there.
Old school trash compactors, I should imagine. Gotta get rid of it somehow.
We have to go this way.
I know. I like that they have the red lights, so I don't know. Question is that like general quarter lights, or is that something else? This is why I'm grateful for a wide-angle lens. 60% on battery life so far. Old fire hoses there. I love this. Just the old doors. Oh, it's locked. Well then.
Look at the typewriter.
I know.
Fan.
Let's see. It is a Underwood typewriter. It's not like I haven't seen a million of those everywhere. Yeah, that's a bunk room again. You also have an old life jacket there too. That's an example of what one of those planes would have looked like too. Garbage stowage. Oh, so they have a furnace. Well, they had to do it somehow. That looks like that would have been like a display case or something. Oh, I just realized the flags. Look there. USS Bradford. Oh, here's. Oh, look here. This must have been the what would this have been?
We'll probably see it from the other side too.
Oh, look, people have carved their stuff in the dust.
Yes.
It's amazing. That probably would have been display cases. Yes.
Look at that.
They didn't have a thing where you'd say you could go home. No, not
This
here.
is like the caboose.
Yeah. Only difference is a gigantic battleship. Sorry. Makes you wonder, where did these hatches go where they were like equipment? Oh, well, that doesn't help much. Ah, well then. At least they have the numbers on colored plaques. They don't have that on the Yorktown.
Yeah, the Yorktown, you really can get lost.
Well, then again, an aircraft carrier is so much bigger. Oh, film reels.
And when you were on duty, you slept here. Look at the movie posters.
Oh, Lord, yes. 70 years ago.
Yes.
Turret 3. Well, the theater was the ship itself. Oh, that's a serious breaker.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute there. Welding outlet. Okay.
And they said that the music they're playing is from the 1940s.
Well, I'm probably going to have a copyright strike or two from this. Oh. Oh, look at here. Talk about cramped quarters. And they sit 4 men on these. That's remarkable. Yeah, so imagine the poor soul on the top and then the one at the very bottom of the pile. Oh, look here. This is rare. These are how the old breakers were aligned. Transformers per bank. And that's by GE. I'd laugh if those things were still providing power to some parts of the ship. Oh, well, just... Oh, we have the galley. The officer's galley, anyway. Hey, it's not going against the rules if you go to the sticky. Yes. Sorry. Ah. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
But you can peek at the kitchen.
It's like, hey, what's for dinner? Oh, that's old. Hold a plug in there. I'm probably going to turn brightness down and see what I can do to get... I wonder if this was the old PA system right here. Elevate. Or either that or old plugs, one of the two. Alright, so where are we heading now? Warrant officers. Country? Country? I don't know. Oh, I didn't think that thing still worked. Oh, these are old. So I'm guessing the paint would have been a common thing. Officers dining, probably?
Yeah.
They don't make china like that anymore, sadly.
This is a pantry, warrant officer's pantry.
Complete with an iron skillet and an old fridge.
Yes.
Oh, this thing is amazing.
It's in much better shape than the Yorktown.
Well, the deck does need some work, but other than that, well, all the metal patches hint where the deck's rotting. But I'd imagine if, considering the plating above deck is so thick, I'd imagine they wouldn't have to worry about water leaking in, except in a few small areas.
Especially in the staterooms for the crews. Oh, okay, so they have their own sinks and a desk.
Pay clerk. It's the pay clerk, evidently. Gets your paycheck every day. I guess someone's trying to sleep, probably.
Yes.
I like it though. This is like what's on the Olympia, except the doors are metal. They're not wood.
Yes.
Oh well, guess someone's staying up after hours. I don't think that's allowed on a battleship, correct? Well, then again, I say that, and they don't know when they're going to get bombed or attacked or anything. Well, now that I say that, air escape, wonder what that is. Oh, and turret barbette. That's what this round thing is. And look here, that's an armor belt, if I'm not mistaken, what I'm walking on.
You warm it up.
Yes. Amen to that. Yes, sir. And see, there's one turret barbette, and then, yeah, there's the other one. Hang on. I don't know if we'd be able to go. I think they'd be able to go. Let me just look real quick. Yeah. Surprise. Oh, well. So I believe we're taking on water. Oh, these are all, hang on, look here. These are, I think, the extra, spare 40mm gun barrels. They've probably been in here since the ship was retired, unless they pulled them out of storage. But that shows you how long they are. They're from floor to ceiling. Oh, well, look, there's 9. 8. Oh, hello. Machine shop, right? No? Huh. Now, didn't you say, I forget, which branch did Papa B serve in? Was it?
He was in the National.
I actually think my mom's dad served at one point or other. I don't know if he ever.
And my daddy was at Pearl Harbor.
How old was he?
He was at Pearl Harbor in 1945 and 2019. He was about 25.
Now they're playing it copyright audio. I'm probably going to pause it. Ladies first. Well, I saw number 9 there for the tour thing. There's an idea of what it would have been like in Guam. There's the other turret barbette there. That way. More bunks. They got more bunks there. I wonder if they still do that on modern warships.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, record. Let's see. What was popular back then? I don't know. I can't see the title. Oh, I'll Never Be the Same. It'd be funny if that thing. I bet you that record player still plays.
Look at the chains and so it can move and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
CC. Let's enhance CC.
Yes. That wouldn't have been good. And I'm curious, why do they have these hatches open yet you can't go down? Have fun trying to climb that going down. But yeah. I like how they have the lockers curved.
It's even put up, you take a padlock on there.
Yeah. And I'm betting, let me guess, coat racks probably? I'm just kidding, I don't know.
This is the tailor shop.
Ah, I was going to say, these are some heavy-duty coat racks. You don't have to worry about them breaking in-house.
Once again, you sleep where you work.
Well, of course. I mean, you're not able to do much else.
These are so you grab the ones.
Oh, well, never mind. I'm sure some people probably put their coats on them too, right? Those are some...
If you're going to grab your gun, instead you got somebody's coat.
Look here. Tank gauge.
Okay. This is here.
Pressing shop. So much to see, so little battery time. Old light switch, probably. Yeah, look at
Yes.
God. Look at how they wrapped the wiring up back then. That's not even metal. That's like what? Wicker? Ah, that's for where you can sleep on the ship.
Overnight groups only. Sorry, no visitors.
Yeah, so that's where you can sleep on one of these suckers. That's something I would want to do. How much do you want to bet that was element? Fire extinguisher, probably?
Could be.
Old breakers. Oh my word! So that would have been your what? What you'd take in your packs?
Yes, canteens, helmets, hay rations.
Wow. Here's the old breakers. Huh? Those are probably old copper sheets. Let's see. Another tank gauge. I wonder if those are for fuel tanks. Oh my word! Look at this. I bet you you go into the bar at the bottom of the ship, because that's where the magazines are. Oh, look here. What would this have been? A refrigerator? Oh, you've got an epilepsy light up in here.
Oh, an epilepsy.
Yeah, literally. Look right there. Look in the camera lens.
Yeah, you do. You have it.
Just normal. That's normal. No, that's fine.
Oh, look at how well organized everything is.
Well, of course. I'm pretty sure they learned that while they're at the boot camp, because they basically yell at you if your bed is off by an inch.
Yes.
But I mean, I can understand why they do it. They do it to build you back up mentally, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, 2-8.
This is where we've already been through.
Oh, heavy artillery, big time. Yes, but we. That's the hole right here. We missed this little section here, not by much. Well, there's not much to see. Oh, that's the inside of the ship. Never mind. Yeah, this is the hull of the ship right here. Yeah, you can see joint, hull plate, joint, hull plating, and I'm pretty sure there'd be armor beyond that. So you'd have to pray. That's one of those times where if you were in combat and being fired at, you'd have to pray no armor-piercing shells got through.
Number 9.
Yes.
So that was 8. So you're right. That's the side. That's the whole of the ship right there. You are here.
And then here's just this where, ordnance training devices. Yeah, so that's the inside of the shell. Look at that. You would not want to screw something up while handling those things, that's for sure. Because you're basically handling a miniature bomb. Yes. I wonder if maybe the reason they have the doors raised up is that I've always wondered if that is to try and prevent flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, if that were to happen, though, you'd probably... Hang on, there's a thing here, tour. But I don't know if we've already done everything. I hope so. I like the green, but I know that was probably, was that like something common out of the thing?
You gotta pick up the things, landing, force.
Oh yeah, that's the equipment locker. Basically saying, here's your stuff, get ready to experience pure hell in its worst form.
I see the pin-up girl on the calendar.
Oh yes. Thank God I have my thing zoomed all the way out. So, ooh, wonder if this was that like an old breaker? Just hits it, whole ship, hits it, just the whole ship just goes dark.
Here's one of those. Now look how that pre-computer, look what they used.
I know, that's what I was saying. On the Iowa class ships, I think actually on the Iowa class ships, they didn't have to alter much of that at all as far as the guns firing systems. Oh Lord. Yeah, that's some serious stuff right there. Oh. Yeah. Oh, and that's back also when they made fans where they
Put your hands in there and cut them off.
No, basically that's the type of fans that's basically the type of fan where you would have to use your common sense to not put your hand in there.
When I was a little girl, those were the kind of fans that you had. They wouldn't cut your fingers off. And I couldn't believe it's like putting wheels on luggage. Why did it take so long to put wheels on luggage this way?
I like to see the old steel ribs in the ship.
Yes.
Don't know why they cut holes in it. That wouldn't work. So 10 is going down.
10 is going down.
Oh, Bing Crosby.
Yes.
Careful. Elevator. Well, hold on. Oh, here's the other way up to the room here. Oh, there's the old phone. Oh my God!
Miss Gloria is named for Gloria Jean.
Well then.
So I need it.
Well, there you go, Miss Gloria.
There you go, Miss Gloria.
By the way, we go down right there.
Bing Crosby and Gloria Jean.
What's sad is now I'm pretty sure all three people in that are dead now.
Oh yeah. Hold on. I'm going to picture this.
Here, can I go in and head down below decks?
No, I need for you to walk in front of me.
I've only got 40 to 8% battery life on this thing. I don't want to. I'm sorry.
She was in World War II, and I don't know why, but when she was born, he wanted her name Gloria Jean.
Can I head down now?
Give me 1 second. Zip yourself up.
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
You are fine. Too much to say.
Oh, that's an old stretcher right there.
Okay.
Oh, there's a sort of lip here.
We're good. I just need for you to go down.
Oh, watch your head, boys. Oh, here we go. Here's the freaking. All right, look here. Look at all this. My word. Central Intelligence Center right here, boys. And this is what I mean. I think that on the Iowa class ships, they modernized all this to some extent, but basically it was a case of like, Rome, old and new right beside each other on those battleships.
Look at that. It's radar. Apparatus.
That's where they plotted the course right there. Chart table, if I'm not mistaken.
The activities of the CIC also assisted the commanding officer in search and rescue, navigation, piloting, and
All right, so 10, 11. Wait, so do we come back here? I'm confused. Old breaker right there. Hits it, old ship just goes dark again.
This is damage control.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. Oh, there's the ship plans. Look at that. Those are probably original, too. I wondered if these held fire extinguishers. They have to have one. Oh. USS Franklin going down like the Yorktown at this point. Engine room 12.
Go ahead of me, please.
Oh, these are narrow stairs. Careful. This.
Now you see why I wanted to take my boat in.
Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, do not look down here, boys. Steam turbines here, if I'm not mistaken. God, look at this. And that's into the very bottom of the ship. Yeah, not very comforting, but I'm sure guys who've served will be used to this. Yeah, and there's a stairwell that goes even deeper into the ship. That's, I'll bet.
To the bowels of the ship.
Yeah, and I think below that deck right down there is the double bottom. But imagine trying to crew all this. I mean, these. By the way, if they were having a torpedo coming their way, I'm sure these guys would be the ones who would be scared the most, because they're in the bottom of the ship. So if they got hit, it's over. Oh, I got it loose. Yeah, here's all the gauges and whatnot right here. Question is, where are the boilers?
Down below.
I'm sure about that. I'm pretty sure they'd have a way for you to get to that.
Is that it? Oops, excuse me.
No, sorry. Well, I'm sure the ship would be oil fired, so I'm pretty sure they'd have to. Let's see. Oh, that's a serious steam valve right there. Question is, where's the telegraph? There's got to be an engine room telegraph somewhere in this thing. Cramped. Really cramped. I want to check all this out first. I'm pretty sure people who have, I'm pretty sure guys, keep in mind, the only people who can see these lower areas are those who actually maintain the ship. But look at this. You'd have to pray you didn't get burned on these things, that's for sure. That lighted if you couldn't see down. That's the exit point. I'm probably gonna go over there now, okay?
Okay.
I think it's like, no, I'm sure they're not cutting anything important at all. Right here, oil fired. Right here. See. And there's the telegraphs right there. There were gauges for them. That would have been your little water tank right there. So these are the boilers right here. And like I say, they probably aren't. Only the guys who can keep this thing afloat here at anchor are probably the only ones who get to see this. Oh, and we end up in a completely different area of the boat. What's this? Well,
Powder mag. It'll show you what if you go back up to watch the movie.
or, yeah, and this is what basically killed the Arizona. A shell hit
Yes.
the magazine, and all this type of stuff blew up.
Okay, and you can see now how they moved all this stuff up.
Yeah, they would have had our
magazine.
yeah, they would have had elevators that sent it up to the guns.
Well, it's a vacuum tube, and it pulls it up and sends it up there.
It's like at the bank, only that's going to be one heck of a paycheck for the enemy right there. No, it's like to the guy who decided to sink my ship, here's your refund.
Yes.
It's basically what it is. Here's the elevators right here. Hoist. So that would have been the 5th one, so would this have been the 6th one? I don't know. Motors, probably. Oh, I didn't notice this. Look here. What they have painted. Oh, I just noticed this. I think this is so they can move the shells around. I just noticed this. It'd be interesting to mount a camera on this.
That's what that is.
No, I don't. Oh, well. Just take a chunk out of it, why don't you? That just compromised the ship. At 14? What? Oh, we made a circle. Oh, wait a minute. We already went down this way, because remember, you were showing the movie poster. Yeah, because damage control. Sorry, excuse me.
To the engine.
Oh, yes. Okay.
We went down just the wrong place.
My bad, then. At this point, we probably will have to come back, because there's no way I'll be able to film all of this into our space to do the submarine. Oh. Intercom, or communication. Oh, Lord, look at all this. You've got breakers for days here.
Breakers for days.
No, really, look.
Oh, look at there.
I've got to see if there's another window that shows that. Oh, right here. All the motors.
Oh, yeah.
Another epileptic light bulb. That's totally not creepy at all in a dark place like this. Watch your step. Probably another hatch. Oh, God.
Here, this way you'll get them.
Oh, my word. Keep in mind, this is before computers were even a thing. Sorry, y'all.
Tight fit.
Yes. God, look at all this. I'm kind of wondering if this was the breakers. I don't know, though. Look at all this.
Now, a computer the size of our telephones could handle this.
Oh, these are all the analog computers.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, this is 40s era computers for you, and this thing.
This took care of the guns, everything. Look at that. Yep.
Yeah, try dealing with all of this, y'all, because, oh, yeah, there's the triggers right there.
Yep. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think, I could be wrong, but I think on one of the Iowa-class ships, they didn't have to replace any of this with automated firing. I think it was still analog up to the day they put them back into retirement after, like, the Gulf War. I could be wrong, though. Oh, there we go. This helps a bunch. But to think, that's what the computers used to look like, all of this.
Took up big wings. This radar.
Stable vertical gun director. I mean, imagine trying to teach a modern Navy sailor how to work all of this. I mean, I don't think they'd be able to do it, because, well, the last time one of these battleships was used was like 1991 or 1992. So, really, I don't think I don't know if they'd be able to here. Oh, look, I just noticed draft in feet. Look at that. So, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, all the way to 50. So, if that's like, yeah, does that like count for the amount under the water? Look here. Oh.
Draft in feet. Yeah, it must be. I'm not sure. I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, again, you guys let me know in the comments on what all this stuff would have done, because I may be interested in these ships, but as far as what's in them, I wouldn't be able to tell you what they do. Overhead sheathing to be left unpainted. I don't think someone listened. I think, should we go back? Oh,
Yeah.
For-
Yeah.
distilling plant.
So this is 14. So now we go back up. Thank you.
Oh, I just noticed this.
The combat information.
All right, so sorry,
15's that way.
15.
See the motor.
15 is central. Ship's third of 4 steering stations, so they got.
This is navigation. Look at that.
All right, look at here. Here's what the back of these computers would have looked like.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Ooh, good shot.
Well, I guess they gutted them, but yeah, look at all the breakers back there. That's amazing. Truly, I mean, it's remarkable to see all this. And they got more generators and whatnot. God, keep in mind, all of these would have probably been active when the whole ship was running. Look, you got gauges all over the place. These are old breakers here, old General Electric breakers. And here's all the old electrical wiring right here. And I love that. It's not even in number 2 turret, hand room, air conditioning machinery.
Ooh, excuse me.
You can see that's not even been restored. Yes. Oh, look here, reset. I'm kind of wondering if GE could even figure out how those worked. Oh, and here's inside the barbette.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So let's just say if one of the shells of this size from an enemy ship hit this, it's over.
Yeah.
You'd lose the turret and potentially the ship.
Wow, look at that.
And I think those rotated and were sent up in an elevator, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, right there, I think. Yeah. There's where they would yell down to you.
Yeah. Yeah, in the movie upstairs, it shows it. Here you go.
Yeah, look, see? This would rotate right here. This is so the whole thing could rotate.
That's all, yeah.
I think the enemy would get the point if they saw this coming at them. Shellman. Yeah, these are wicker, I think. These wire covers?
They're some kind of material, but they're not wicker.
Or, well, not wicker.
They're pre-duct tape.
Oh,
They're pre-duct tape.
probably. Oh, spiral staircase.
Oh, yes.
Similar. I think these would be. I'm sure these would have been similar to what would have been on Titanic. This would have had the. I know this isn't how it would have been on that ship, but this would have been what would have been.
This is up. I have to go down the other side.
I know, but yeah, on the Titanic and the fireman's passage, I think these would have been the type of stairs they would have used to get up to the upper decks.
Just go down once they're sterile cell trays and open it.
Right, that's interesting.
Go down and come back up.
I'm going to. Haven't been on a spiral staircase since the lighthouse in Tybee.
Yes.
Watch your step. Oh my word, look at this. Echoes. Tons of echoes. We are now inside the barbette right here. God, look at this. And that's where they would have sent the powder bags up. This is where they loaded these suckers up. Yep. Wow. I think you'd go down there through this hatch. Right there. God, look at this. Imagine a person today trying to climb on something this skinny. Wow. God, look at this. I think they could look at this. So this is where the powder bags would be loaded up and then sent up to the main turrets. We've got one there, and then they would just revolve around. Exactly. And these are where you'd load those powder bags up. This would be amazing to see. It'd be interesting if they could take or rebuild parts of these ships so you could see what it would be like and how hectic it would be trying to get all these things moved and loaded.
We just need to watch a World War II movie where they film all this going on inside the ships.
Medical kit right there. Yeah, see, they would send apparently 3 up at the time, so those would have been the powder elevators sending straight up to the turret. Because those go in the gun barrels after you put the shell in, if I'm not mistaken. Oh.
Just in case.
Yeah, these are all for shells. These all hold the shells. All these chains here. Oh, emergency run, hoist, lower. General Electric supplied all this equipment, but these all hold the shells right here. All these heavy-duty chains. Look at that. That's some serious chain right there. That's amazing. And there's one of the stretchers, and it still has all the medical stuff with it. Problem is, you probably have to lift. So, question is, how would you get that down? Would you just push up on it and then?
I just wanted to say, you got to be the Jolly Green Giant to get that sucker down.
Not to mention how much it weighs too.
Hey, they climbed over this wall to get to it. Then there's couches down
It'd be a bad day if they had to report a fire down here, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they'd have a blast down here.
No pun intended.
Yeah, oh Lord, yeah, absolutely. No pun intended. Uh-oh. Hold on, I'm getting hung up here.
It's got way more than that.
Are you guys coming back?
Said they could send 24,600 pounds of this every 30 seconds or something. That's insane.
It's like, I'm sure the enemy they're firing these at would definitely get them points.
24,600 pounds every 30 seconds.
I'm sure the gun barrels would have to be cooled down by that. Huh, what is this thing? Is that like a rope or something? It's brass on a mat, and it has the shape of what you'd see them.
There's another one.
Remember when we were outside on the deck and we looked down and I showed you the breach and there was the plug that flipped up?
Yeah.
So somehow or another they got this up there, straight above us is where that turret's at.
Probably a shell elevator. Okay. Okay, I get it. Oh, those are old transform insulators right there. Well, where do we go now? I'm confused. Oh, well, here are the breakers. Or no? Gauges? Huh.
This is 17. We're now to sit back.
But yeah, I think this would be used to transport the shells. This wouldn't be here. No?
Some sort of a girder.
Well, I mean, look at it. It's like a track running all the way down along the side of the...
Spin that inner floor. They can spin that inner
This
floor.
is
Ugh. Have fun trying to deal with operating on someone with that.
and once again, you sleep where you work.
Oh, you know, it'd be a bad day trying to have your throat operated on back then.
Well, this guy had a tonsillectomy. In the movie, he talks about the tonsillectomy.
Well, what I'm saying is, I don't think they'd have a lot of anesthetic to go around on the ship.
Scales, good.
Oh, doctors get the coat right there.
Clerical office where they kept.
Problem is, though, if the turret got hit and the barbie blew up, you'd lose the sick bay. So then,
Yes.
That's going to be a question of, what do you do then?
That's the lab. dispensary.
Dispensary.
Yeah, this is the like a pharmacy.
Oh, yes. Oh, so that's what these would have been storing.
Oh, helmets. Okay.
Okay, I thought fire extinguishers. Never mind. Oh, here's an old... Oh, look here. There's like a fan in there. Is it an old air conditioner? I don't know.
Surgical dressing station.
Oh, look. Sorry.
Look at this, right here.
Oh, yeah, no. That would have been an old PA right there.
Yeah.
This has to be for something. It would not be going through the pathways.
It's for people to hold on. That's what I know too, is they were trying to walk through.
Or-
With the ship tipping, they have to have something.
I don't know, though.
Sleep here all night.
No admittance. The doctor will now operate on you now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was probably going to be fun. Problem is, I'd imagine if someone didn't do their job right, they could kill somebody with the wrong mixture
Well,
of anesthetic.
They have anesthesiologists who are trained to do that.
Well, I know, but if it was somebody new.
Well, they don't let you out until you pass.
What is with these right here? I don't get that.
Read what it says here is that it tells you.
Flooding station. Oh. Oh, so these were like for ballast.
Yeah.
Okay, so they basically could flood the ship if they wanted to. Okay, that explains it. So maybe those were to help you tell how much water was in
That
there.
could be, yeah. Because you see the tube on the side.
Yeah, and there's like two of them. Oh, there's one door right here. Oh, that would have been to sterilize the equipment, I
Yes.
think. Well,
That's exactly what it is.
and keep in mind, older like hospitals and all in the 30s, I think, had equipment similar to this. Just not built for ships.
Yeah, but I believe that is what that is.
Yeah, you'd have to be having some serious height to reach these type of gauges and whatnot. Hang on, look here. These have to be old plugs. Question is, why do they have brass caps?
Because they don't want people to put their fingers in them.
Very funny. No, I'm sure there'd have to be a more legitimate reason.
All right, this is main sick bay. Oh, okay.
This would have been for fire hoses. Oh. Guard use only. Keep locked. Old sinks right there. Sick bay bath, so you would wash up here. And instead of bags, they had the whatever IV stuff you needed in glass.
Oh, yeah, they don't.
They don't, yeah, I was going to say, they don't do that in hospitals anymore. Because if those broke, they could just cause further injury to the patient. And here's all the surgeon's equipment. Oh, that's probably, yeah, I'm sure that was fun.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Dead hands? Yeah.
Deadpans.
Dead.
Oh,
Dead pants.
okay, thank you. I would have. I'm pretty sure, I don't know, would the Battleship they'd have to have a morgue in case one of the guys was killed in action.
Yeah.
That just occurred to me. I didn't think of looking for that on the Yorktown in all of our previous visits. Oh, there's the modern electrical system. That looks like it was put in recently, actually. So I'm betting these must have all been like for backup generators and whatnot. Because you see these all around the ship, so it makes you wonder. And then you've got these manual automatics, start 'em run, stop.
Isolation.
Oh, isolation war. Oh,
So if somebody has the chicken pox, they have
basically early quarantine. And I wonder, would they have a padded cell, in case somebody goes a bit,
diphtheria mumps, and the ice, and anybody tuberculosis.
Wonder how many of those have since had cures found,
Yes.
to some extent. Oh, look here. Look here. Oh, here's where a phone would have sat.
Would have been a dial phone.
I know, I saw one in the CIC. It's probably been there for... Oh, I found the x-ray. Yes, right here. X-ray dark... Oh, they have... Someone's rib cage. I wonder if that was from on the ship still.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
Look at that. Somebody's X-ray. Immortalized.
Another flood station. Oh, look here. What have we here, boys? Radio room, probably? Oh, yeah. Oh, Radio Central. Best term of the word. Oh, they have a lantern right here. Oh, here's another phone right here. Look here. Old fuse breakers right here. Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I found an old water fountain. Look at this. That's exactly what this would have been. Because you got the drain in the center. What would this have been? Another...
This is main communications. Right, this is decoded messages received.
So they would have probably had Enigma machines.
Yes. Okay.
35 feet water line right there. Unless, so does that mean we're above the water line or below it? Because see, 35 feet and then WL, that's got to mean water line, surely. What would this be? Another generator? Well, hang on. On, off. That's got to be an old light switch or something here. Hold on. Hold on. Degaussing, whatever it was. Oh, that was meant to counter mines, I think.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry. Don't know how that would work unless it was to generate a magnetic field of some kind. Hold on. I don't know if we missed anything. I'm going to look real quick. Another flooding station there. Oh, no. It's just this. No insulators. I like the old lantern right there. I bet that thing would still work. It looks in good shape. Again, another cut your finger off finger cutter.
Yes, right.
Finger instead of a fan, it's a finger cutter.
Generator for the power.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I probably won't have to have all this muted, I swear. Which is unfortunate.
Imagine you can find a book that will have it.
Probably. Oh.
Nice job. There we go.
Coding room, main communications. Coding room and main communications.
Oh, they got pulleys here to close the hatch. Where in the world are we now? Oh, C&R stores, don't know what that is. Oh, construction and repair, so that would have been in case you were damaged.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, they keep rivets in here.
Oh, yeah.
Old air conditioning system there, so we're back where we started, I think. It didn't help with the buzzing. I think those type of suits were still used up until like the 80s, the early 80s. Oh, hologram. All right, that's me.
I'm second class driver Charles Gray. We're in the middle of a repair operation. I'm acting as lieutenant.
Let's see here. 21. Well then, here you go. Oh.
He did it.
It's him. He did it.
I think I have a video proof of it.
It was him.
That's actually a serious electrical cable.
Alright, Ricky, they're saying it's still
21% in battery life. So I have to find a place to charge this thing. My word, it still works.
Kind of traffic here. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let me put this back. It's a serious door handle. Oh, well, amen.
Amen.
I think it looks like they're trying to restore it by the looks of things.
Yeah. Amen.
And then you've got this here. Oh, that's an old generator? Question mark. Yeah, that's what these are. I think they're old generators or pumps. Right here. Oh, I found all the old fire extinguishers. They were stored back here. Look at my camera lens real quick. You'll see them.
Oh, yeah.
And here's the old fire hose.
Yeah.
I don't think they make them out of this material anymore, do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, well, never mind then. Some old wiring that's severed.
Wait a minute. Where is this road? I need to go through here.
I know there's a...
Where you don't have to jump over.
Yeah, but then it gets back to that. Oh, careful. That goes, they've got bunks everywhere.
Yeah.
Why the holes? Sorry. I don't get it. Why do they have the holes everywhere? Well, you see, they're just sporadic. Unless it was for like wiring. Oh, there's 23, unless we already can't. No,
No, we haven't intended.
D-Tech's watch clock station right there is what it says. Oh, they've got all the glass bottles still there on the racks. They had to have found these throughout the ship or somewhere, because oh, they've got this thing, whatever it is. Got these real tall ceilings too.
Once again, you got to sleep where you work.
That's everywhere on every ship.
That's right. You got to sleep where you work.
So these must be old air conditioning hatches.
There were ships without air conditioning, so that's some sort of a support.
Restroom probably. Oh God.
Right, this is the blacksmith shop.
Oh well then. I'd imagine they'd have to have, and again,
That's what that is to hold on to. That's exactly what it is.
they could still, if this thing were to have any kind of leak, they could still close these off and.
Yeah. This is the engineer's office.
So that's chief engineer's space.
Okay.
Oh, hang on, there's a door right here.
Okay, now
Oh.
we can start on tour, on the red tour. Okay, let's see if we have, I think we finished the red tour. Let's,
Hold on. Oh, I didn't notice this. Look right here. Oh, this is where you have all your parts stored. Look right here. Oh, this is the machine shop. We unknowingly found our way into the machine shop, I think.
all right, we can go up here or we can do the red tour. Well, this is number one on the red tour. You want to do the red tour?
Yeah, but let me swap cameras because this is going to take a good bit of footage to film.